What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back with another Breakers video, and yes, we have more leaks to talk about. This is actually a follow-up leak on the one I mentioned previously with the 7-star rarity transfers coming to the game. I mentioned how there's going to be a refrigerator skill where we can get sodas. I showed you guys the graphic last time, where now we actually have models for the sodas and the refrigerator. I just want to talk about that, how that could work in the game, and what other skills could complement this ability coming into the game. Alrighty, so like always, if you guys ever want to see these leaks when they come out in my Discord, make sure to join the Discord, which is in the description below. But this is basically it. So here was the original thing that we found. So this was a cooldown drink texture, which looks like the one that Trunks used that he gave to Goku and friends when he arrived to tell Goku about the androids and gave him the medicine and all that stuff. So this is what the soda is going to look like. And again, huge shout outs to Demon Boy or DA for getting us these models. So this is what the soda looks like. This is pretty cool, pretty neat. The fact that we get alternate soda skins is kind of cool for using this skill. I would actually be totally down to get other variations of like soda skins. They could do like the sacred water or whatever that like Goku drank, like eating corn for the first time. I think it's called sacred water, something like that. But yeah, these are the normal models for these sodas. This is the typical green one that you guys are probably very familiar with. And then this is the super soda, the more rare soda. So we don't know how much this soda is going to recover. The fact that it is a different color could imply that it either gives less or more, or some sort of like middle ground. We truly don't know. And we do not know if this soda skin is going to be exclusive to the refrigerator ability. I imagine it will be, but we don't really know entirely for sure. So this is what the refrigerator is going to look like. This is the refrigerator model. This is kind of big. I don't know if this is going to be a destructible item. I don't know if this is only going to have one usage. I have no idea how this is going to work. It could be the case where you just kind of plant this down and just like over a set period of time, it just pops out sodas. Or I don't know, it just has like really long cooldown. You take your soda and it goes away, right? But anyway, this is really, really cool. And I think this is a very, very unique skill that only breakers would really bring to a Dragon Ball game. And it's just one of the reasons why I'm very appreciative of Dragon Ball the Breakers. We're always doing new things, bring attention to things in Dragon Ball that most games wouldn't really bring attention to. But just to give you guys you know, a better picture of what this is actually referring to, let me pull up the image of where Trunks actually introduced these sodas. Alrighty, so this is basically the same image that I showed you guys last time. As you can see, this is the same exact soda. Or, I mean, here it looks like, what is it called? Heat tap? I don't even know what exactly it says on the can there. But as you can see, it's literally the same can that we see from this model here. It's literally like nearly... Did Discord freeze again? I love when that happens. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think... Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. So here is the soda. So now you guys can clearly see what the model looks like. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just hit open in browser here. That way we can just kind of easily look at it together. So let me just do this, hit that, go here, and this is a refrigerator. Oops, it's not working. So here we have the soda that's been data mined in the game. It's kind of cool seeing a 3D model of it. And here is the soda that Trunks is holding. So it's literally like beat for beat from this moment in the anime, which is really, really cool. Really, really cool. So it is interesting to see them like take such a small and like kind of insignificant moment and make it relevant, because like super sodas and sodas in general are like literally the difference between winning and losing in Dragon Ball the Breaker. So this is pretty cool. And this is the refrigerator. This is the graphic of this is the most like high res thing I found. It's like, I don't know, like a card game from the Android saga. So let's go back to the Discord just to further show that this is from, yeah. So as you can see, it's nearly identical. Like this is the refrigerator that's in the game, and they literally just took it straight out of when Trunks used it. So let's take another peek at Chrome here. Yeah, so it's literally basically the same. So they did it like basically they even got the numbers down as well. So that's really cool. So now I want to talk about what this means for breakers and how this skill can be crazy and what other skills that you can use in combination with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the game and we're going to discuss. So off the jump, when I thought of this ability and how this could be kind of crazy, I imagine spawning a fridge would be an active skill, not a passive skill. That's just how I'm like envisioning this. But there is a passive skill that gives you a free drink in the game. And if you guys don't know, some of these head start skills, I believe it's head start senzu. Let me just show you guys this description, head start senzu. So the way head start senzu works is that it actually takes a senzu from a crate on the map, eliminating one of the senzus that you can actually find. It just gives it to you early, right? Unlike that skill, Head Start Drink literally just gives you an extra drink. So if you guys never saw this one showcase I did, I had a group of players run this skill, and we dumped all of our extra drinks in a cave in Area X where the Raider cannot destroy. They can destroy A, B, C, D, and E. They can't destroy Area X. So we dumped all of our drinks into Area X, and we were able to basically stock all these drinks and use them when we needed them. So imagine having this skill plus that refrigerator skill, and things would get kind of crazy, right? So we also have another skill that can reduce cooldown. We have cooldown time reduction. So, this is for skills. This is for the Dragon Chain's cooldown. So this is the first exploration enthusiast skill that we actually got in the game. And the way this one works is every time you open up a crate, your Dragon Chain's cooldown, when maxed out, is going to be reduced by 5%. So say if you're at 25%, it'll be 30. If you're at 30, it'll go to 35 every time you open up a crate. So this skill would also be really, really crazy in combination with the refrigerator active skill. And of course, most recently, we got, what the hell is it called? We got Quick Sleep. So what Quick Sleep does, and the reason why it's very valuable early game, is that it recovers your Dragon Chain based on your Dragon Chain level. So if you're level 1, it's going to give you back 60%, I believe. If you're level 2, it gives you between 15 to 20%. And if you're level 3, it will give you back 10% of your Dragon Chain. So with all these skills in the game, active skills and passive skills, we also have one more that I forgot to mention. We have Special Service. Special Service just straight up gives you 6% flat from your Dragon Chain after you end your transformation. So say you end your transformation, you'll get guaranteed 6 back as opposed to the 0. It's not insane, but it's a guaranteed, Dragon Chain back, right? And the last one that we have to cover is I'm a bit stronger than you, which increases the recovery rate of your Dragon Chain while you're in the panic state. Now, this panic state is caused when you're near the Raider, when you have like the red aura around you and your like character is like freaking out, right? So we have basically 4 to 5 skills, not even including the refrigerator skill, that all impact Dragon Chain. So we could get into a meta where survivors are going to be able to transform over and over and over again, because we already have soda machines throughout the map, and we have Quick Sleep available, we have Head Start Soda available, and we're going to have our refrigerator skill available in the game as well. We also have our rare rate drink as well. I just recently showcased this. This skill honestly isn't that great. And the way this skill works, basically, when you purchase a drink from a vending machine, the green one where you get a green soda, you have a chance of getting a super soda, but the chance and the likelihood of that happening is very low. But the fact that we have all these drinks to play with now, or that we will have to play with now, is kind of scary, and all these other skills that we can use to manipulate the Dragon Chain cooldown. So it is getting a little scary for Raiders. So when people again say Raiders OP, I ask you, do you truly know what you're talking about? So I just want to talk to you about this, guys, just because I felt like this skill was kind of interesting, and just showing you this, guys, I feel like wasn't really enough. So when it was revealed that we got the full model of what the soda is actually going to look like, I wanted to show that to you guys. And I think it is cool to see the models of the green and super sodas, kind of just seeing like how detailed they get with like the descriptions. Obviously it's kind of, I think it's just like they just scribbled here, but it is kind of cool that they went that detailed with it. And then seeing the refrigerator as well is kind of interesting. This skill has the potential to be pretty good, man. I don't know when it's coming to the game, but the fact that it's been data mined, I imagine it's going to be fairly soon. But I just had a eureka moment, dude. If the next Raider is truly going to be does this skill confirm the androids? I'm kind of putting the pieces together, and it makes sense. Like, just all these leaks kind of coming out in the time frame that they're coming out. So if you guys don't know the reason why I'm saying that, the next expectation or the next Raider was between the androids and Goku Black. And the reason why everybody was kind of leaning towards the androids is because it appears like the last map that we are going to get is going to be a remodel of Highland River with some slight changes. So as you can see here, these are all the maps that were data mined from the first beta of Dragon Ball: The Breakers. We have Highland River, we had Snowy Mountain, which was the latest map that we got with Ginyu. We had Rocky Field that we got with Vegeta. As you can see, these maps are very close to each other just because they're very similar. We have Waterfront Warzone, then we have Green Coast. So the last remaining map is Highland, you know, in relation to Highland River, called City Ruins. Then when you think City Ruins, the only time you think of a city in ruins is the Android Saga or the Goku Black Saga. So the reason why we were leaning towards the androids is because this map, it is different from Highland River, but obviously there's a lot of similarities. But the biggest similarity is the fact that it actually includes the Cell Games Arena, or it appears to do so, right? Like it seems to be still here in the middle. Now it seems like the city has been expanded. There's like extra caves here, there's like craters here as well in the E portion of the map. So I don't want to say this outright confirms the androids, but I will say this is just more evidence pointing towards the androids. I didn't even consider this. This was just supposed to be a video talking about the soda and like how it could impact the game, and like how the skill would work, and just seeing like the refrigerator model and stuff like that. But I feel like this is really just more evidence pointing towards the androids, because this isn't a skill that relates to Goku Black. This is a skill that relates to the androids, man. So this is literally when Cell defeated Mecha Frieza and pulled up and gave everybody soda and gave Goku the heart medicine, warning them about the androids. So I feel like I am 90% confident. I think Discord froze again. So I'm just gonna, I mean, we don't need to see this anymore. I am 90% sure that the next group of Raiders is going to be the androids. I would be shocked. I would be shocked if we did not get the androids as the next Raider. But you know, we'll wait to see what happens. We really don't know yet until they make an official confirmation, but I still feel like there is a decent chance. But yeah, boys, that's the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below if you think this is further evidence for the androids being the next up-and-coming Raider or not. Do you still hold hope for Goku Black? I would be happy with the androids, but obviously I am well aware that Goku Black is more hype, and it would generate more hype for the Breakers, meaning a more influx of players coming to the game. So I understand that aspect as well. But that's the video. Subscribe for more leaks and discussions like these, showcases, funny moments, rage comps, all that good stuff, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care, stay safe, have fun, peace out.